Hi, I'm Mike Bellevue. I'm the black powder editor of Guns of the Old West, and I want to welcome you to our third and final installment of the series on reloading shotgun shells without a press. In the first episode, we covered the most basic loading method using just a nail and a dowel. And then in the second episode, we went through reloaders and how to use them to load up ammo. And now in the final installment, we're going to take a look at actual antique reloading tools and how to use them to build your shotgun ammo. And in fact, this is the way I build all of my ammo these days. So you'll see my current methods, and maybe you'll be interested and want to try it yourself. The last method of shot shell loading that I'd like to show you is to use antique tools. And you can find these in antique stores, at gun shows, particularly if it's an antiques arms show. But if you just keep your eyes open and you know what you're looking for, you'll be just fine. And they're not really very expensive. A couple of these things, like for instance, the scoop, which is a 2 3/4 dram powder scoop. I picked this up at an antique store up in the Adirondacks. It probably didn't cost me $10. This is an antique loading tube. And this, of course, is just like our stick, right? Except it's a steel mandrel. Picked this up for less than $20. And this tool right here is actually a crimping tool, and we'll show you how this works. It attaches to your bench. And I got this for less than $20. And there are other pieces of gear, typically, that you'll find as well. For instance, I continue to use this, which I like. But there are wooden versions of this sold with a lot of these tools. You can pick those up, and you can pick up little odds and ends that'll make the reloading a little bit easier. But I like using these antique loading tools, and in fact, this is the way I do most of my reloading now. So we'll just give it a whirl. We'll show you how to put some shells together this way. All right, even using the antique tools, I like to use the same decapping block and pin as we have been doing. So we'll just do that to start off. As you can see, we're out. Now we'll prime it with our flat piece of steel. Put a shotgun primer on that, and we'll put this down, and we'll get our dowel on the inside of it. So far, same old, right? Now, here's where things get different. We've got this tube, and you can see there are brass fingers in it. And what they do, you can get enough light in there, is they kind of hold the shell open. So we've got the shell in there, and now we want to get our powder in. So I've got a little funnel to work with. Makes life just a little bit easier. Pour the powder in. And once again, we're going to put in an over powder wad. And I'll just kind of get it started. I'll take that and I'll push it down. And I'll give it a little whack because I want to get it compressed. Now, I've got my cushion wad, and I can just put that right in the top there. And we're good. Next comes shot. Pour the shot in. Take an over powder card. And okay, so now we've got a finish round. And now there's just one step left, and that's to crimp it. So to crimp it now, I've attached the crimping tool to the bench. And we'll just we'll take a shell and feed it right in here. As you can see, it's right up in here. And now I'm going to hold this arm closed against it. And we're going to put some pressure on that. And I'm going to turn And now we've got a roll crimped shell, nice and finished. And do that again. Put the shell in here. Put some pressure on it. And then I just turn the handle. And once again, another nice roll crimp shell. And we'll just do another one here. And another roll crimp shell. And that's it. It's just that easy.